Welcome back, Rellism Sports Talk, episode 148. What is good, fellas? What is good?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Right,
First and foremost, prayers for Peyton Hillis. You know what I'm saying? He was saving his kids. You know what I'm saying? He's in critical condition. But we believe all things are possible through prayer because we're excited to hear about Damar Hamlin right now. He's breathing without his tools. He's talking to his team. That's amazing stuff going on right now. So we believe that anything is possible through that. And so we're excited. Speaking of being excited, we're over 200 subscribers. Got another one today. My man Dakota, fellow Laker fan. I hope you out there making money at B-Dubs today, baby. Good luck. Hope you're making that money. And
sorry, you're a Lakers fan.
As y'all can see, the Rellism Sports Talk post over there. Yeah, I know Tommy's head got cut off. We got another one coming in the mail in 2 weeks. But that junk is fresh right there, right? That junk
I love it. I want the shirt.
Look like. It's a young lady, another local talent. Her name is Jakia Chambliss. Check her out on Twitter at fakeghost_TV or fakeghost.tv on YouTube. Talented artist, talented as I don't know what. I love it. Speaking of loving it, I got love for the Commanders, love for the mama, and all the love for my mama. Thank y'all for watching on YouTube, Anchor, and Spotify. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Tommy, you still running that Facebook. Good job. Tearing it up. And check us out on Twitter at Rellism Podcast. I like to see everybody, though. You will. I like to see everybody. You ain't going to put me up there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ready for that.
Oh, look at that.
But check it out. We out here. We out. You going to put it so I can see everybody?
Oh, I disappeared now.
Yo, I got the producer in the house, Jared, aka the producer. Whether he's behind the scenes or on the scenes, he's doing whatever to keep our show extra clean.
Come on, Jared.
I got Tommy in the corner right there. GM Tommy giving you the X's and O's, the dollar signs and periods. But sometimes he might say some things that are quite really delirious. Brandon, my man, is over there, the GOAT at all things in his mind, and he'll debate any rival against you at any time. Ryan, Mr. Swole Daddy, the muscle from Mississippi State. He's getting closer and closer to actually winning one debate. He's over here, always having faith in his teams, but actually it's just shattered dreams. I was going to do it, but I couldn't do it. But Brandon, you got a kick out of that shit. And I'm Terrell, I'm your host. Whether I'm right or wrong, when I'm right, I'm on. When I'm wrong, I had you going. Because on Rellism Sports Talk, we talk about sports from Hall of Famers to the local talent to the big time storyline. Thank y'all for being out here, fellas. I appreciate y'all. Good seeing everybody out here. Keith, Swole, Ray, let's go. So, hey, today we talking NFL Week 18. It's going to get crazy. I know Brandon don't think his team has a chance, but we're going to talk some sense into him. NFL changing rules on the fly. We don't know who it helps, who it hurts, who's in, who's out. Last chance for some QBs. We got some college talk and some college openings. So that's going to be a mixture between the two shows while we have everybody on. So after the game on Monday night, Tommy, are you happy that they just kind of eliminated the game?
Yeah, unless you were going to play it Tuesday, I think you had no choice. I think they didn't have enough compliance within the teams by Tuesday in order to play that game. You
agree, Brandon? Just to eliminate all the stats and everything going away.
No.
What do you think?
They could have figured something out. They could have played it the week after this week's games and pushed the wild card back.
But suppose somebody would have got hurt in week 18. Then what are they going to do in week 19?
I mean, injuries happen. Look at my squad. Every fucking player's hurt. It happens.
It happens.
We have somebody with a concussion that nobody's heard from. So, I mean.
I know. 5 straight losses. That's what happens with concussions. You forget you keep losing. I don't know.
Yeah, what happens when they don't want you in the playoffs, too.
Yeah, I'm good with it. I kind of wish, instead of just erasing the game, because now they have less games played than everybody, maybe give them a tie.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that, Keith, because they did change some rules that can happen for the AFC Championship game. You good with that, Swole Daddy? Because your team won't make it to the AFC Championship game, but
don't be so sure about that.
What do you think? You think they did the right thing?
Right. Yeah, I mean, both those teams were kind of set in the playoffs anyway. I feel like that game would have done nothing but for like other teams, so I'm cool with it.
My Buffalo could have got home field. Now they can't.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
that's a big deal.
We'll get right to that. So looking at all the teams in here, the only teams that really can make it right now is Brandon, Swole, and Keith. So Brandon, I'm gonna start with you. Now that they said the teams with different records or whatever, if there are different records, they would have a neutral site for the AFC Championship game. You think that was a good idea?
I thought it was just if it was the Chiefs and
Chiefs, Bengals, and Bills, because it'd be an odd number of games. You cool with that?
No. I don't think the Bengals can have the same record, can they? They got 4 losses.
They can't, but I'm saying for the AFC Championship game, they would have a neutral site if they had to play the Bills.
No, it should be in Buffalo, man.
I think so too. I
mean, they've been the best team all year. I mean,
Tommy, did the Chiefs get screwed out of this? I mean, they played all year. Granted, the Bills were quote unquote number 1 seed going into that Monday night game, but the Chiefs now are the number 1 seed, and if they hold their business, which we'll talk about later, they'll continue to be number 1 seed. But now you're saying the rule was already there. Now they're changing the rule, saying it would be on a neutral site. You good with that? Should the Chiefs complain?
The Chiefs will end up having their game on their home field for the championship game, regardless of who they're playing. Because Buffalo's not.
They've already agreed to it.
Buffalo's going to end up having to go away to a Baltimore or Cleveland or a Cincinnati game before that.
It'll be a 2 seed. They ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
they will if either of those records ends up the same. They can.
But if they play the Bills, or the Bengals, it would be a neutral site game. They wouldn't have that home field at AFC.
I think the Bengals. I don't know about the Bengals, but I know.
I don't think the Bengals can happen.
If the Bengals
can't work on the Bills,
they have the tiebreaker over the Bills and the Bengals and the Chiefs.
They didn't beat the Bills though, because
I think
it's ridiculous. Honestly,
I think the Bills got screwed more than anybody.
I thought at best this should work out to where possibly the Bills and the Bengals game or the Bills game could be on a neutral territory. A Bills game could be on a neutral territory. But if the Chiefs end up with a better record, if they've won the game this week coming, they should have the home field advantage, and that just.
And they will, but unless it's in the AFC Championship game against them too, which is crazy. Swole, what do you think about this whole situation? I've never seen them change a rule on the fly. The rule's in the book, and they're changing.
I think they're overcorrecting. I think the rules should have left the same. I feel bad for the Chiefs having to play on neutral site. I think they're the better team, if we're being honest.
Right.
You don't feel bad for Buffalo losing the bye week?
But I feel like the Bengals and Buffalo kind of got a bye week late in the year to rest their people because they only played one drive.
But in the playoffs, that's a different
story. I don't know. What do you think, Chris, Mr. Sick Guy? What's good with you, Chris?
Hey, congratulations on that fluke. That championship.
Yo, it doesn't matter who you play. You got whooped by anybody.
Yeah, when your starters get you 9 points total.
Don't bring up fantasy right now. That's a whole different topic, Keith. Because your team has had some things, and I've seen Ben Roethlisberger with home field advantage do big things in his younger career. You know what I mean? Do you think that has an effect on Mahomes or Burrow or Josh Allen? Because I've seen Josh Allen not crumble, but lose.
He's struggling on the road. Yeah.
What do you think?
He's choked a lot.
I think the home field matters to anybody for real. I mean, especially in the playoffs because it's a different atmosphere. I
agree. And those 3 teams, I feel like if we look at it right now, those 3 teams, we could say, I feel like any one of them 3 could go to Super Bowl, right? I mean, honestly.
They could,
So then when you look on the other side, now they changed the rule for the Ravens and Bengals game. Brandon, they said the Bengals lost to the Ravens earlier in the year, and now they're going to have 1 game less played. So they already clinched their division. But
and they have a better record already, yeah.
So that the Bills and Bengals are not going to.
Nah, they're not. Nah, that's Brandon.
Yeah.
So if the Bengals lose to the Ravens for the second time, and they would happen to meet up in the playoffs the way it stacked up, they would do a coin flip for home field advantage. You cool with that?
No,
that's
no. Bengals won the division. Bengals won the division.
So the Bengals get
it might not
good on this side, bad on this side, Keith, because they won their division without playing against Buffalo, but they could lose home field over a coin flip if they don't.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
What do you think about that?
I think it's ridiculous. And I also want to ask the question, is anyone going to consider this season an asterisk like they did when the Spurs won the 50?
Or like LeBron.
That's way different, dude. That's way different.
No, I'm just wondering. Do you think anybody's going to look at it like that?
I wouldn't.
No, when Brady wins it, no, they're not.
Consider that not enough bullshit, but
I don't think so. If anything, I think the Bills, and I hate to say this about the NFL, but you know how Brandon, you know what I'm talking about. It's kind of Hollywood, and the Bills and Bengals might get an extra call here and there. It's the Chiefs.
I can call the Super Bowl right now.
Tommy, the Chiefs are your team, dude. They should be pissed off because I feel like the officials are going to favor the Bengals and Bills, and they might lose their home field in the AFC Championship game that they busted their ass to get to. What do you think?
I don't see the Chiefs having the worst off advantage when the other two teams mentioned, the Bengals and the Ravens, both could end up playing games that aren't quite fair to them. Like the Ravens are looking at it like we're the champions. They would have lost that game, and we're the champions. And the Bengals are looking like we won that game, and we're the champions. Either or.
The Ravens are saying, "Where the fuck is my quarterback?" They ain't saying nothing else, dude.
He would be there for the
game. Happy as a motherfucker.
The last 7 games, the Ravens averaged only 11 fucking points.
Dude,
bro.
the Ravens would have never. The Ravens will not win this week. We'll get to later on. They will not win. Period, dude. So let's get to the Saturday games. The Saturday games, which I think should have been the Vikings Bears first, then the Chiefs, whatever. So the Chiefs can wrap up the 1 seed, Swole.
Which is ridiculous.
On the road against the Raiders. I saw the Raiders look hard against the 49ers. What do you think, Swole? Do the Raiders have a chance to win? Because I've seen the Chiefs lose to the Colts on the road.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, we're down to the nitty-gritty here. I mean, every point matters. I think Patrick Mahomes is going to have a great game. I'm not seeing the Raiders really producing a whole lot offensively. Their defense might be eyed, but I see this as a blowout. It's a mortal lock this week.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Agree with that, Keith? Because I saw the Denver Broncos almost beat the Chiefs last.
And I saw the Raiders put up points on the Niners last week,
which is supposed to be the best defense, right?
I thought they were going to win.
Yeah, and it's a division rivalry, man.
Yes.
Anything they're going to play balls out football, and I look for the upset tomorrow.
And Brandon, when we did our pickups on the Elite Show, me, you, and Tommy, you always were picking the damn Broncos to win.
I told you it would be close. That's what I said.
So the Chiefs could lose this game.
No.
Yeah, the defense is bad. It's bad, man. It's bad. But the Raiders will blow it. They'll take a lead late and blow it. That's what they'll do.
All right, GM Tommy, tell me something on the GM side. With the Raiders, they look like they're clustered. They said the car is going to be whatever. You got to do whatever you can do to keep Adams happy. Do you franchise Jacobs or do you just give him a contract?
Jacobs, you've got to let him go.
You let him go, don't franchise him?
You still,
you can't franchise a running back.
You can't franchise a running back and pay that money to a running back, and you can't afford to give him what he's going to get in the next 3 or 4 years. You got to let Jacobs walk.
Okay.
But he says money is not important to him.
I mean, the best thing the Raiders have done to keep Adams happy is they gave him permission to seek a trade. They gave him permission to seek his value in the open market. We paid you this much. What do you think? What do you think is out there for you? And that's what they've come from, and they're going to rely on what they can produce with him to speak for that. I think they're fine.
You like the direction they're going?
I think he sticks. Well, I think Adams isn't going anywhere.
Yeah, he's not. I read he don't want to go nowhere.
Yeah, he said he came there for Carr, but
he was like, damn, Carr does suck because I actually get the fucking ball and put up 100 points against him in fantasy.
Swole Daddy, the coach for the Raiders used to be your offensive coordinator. Now y'all have none. So how do you think his coaching has done this year? Do you think he's on a short lease, or do you think that he has something cooking for that Raiders team?
He needs to find a quarterback. I don't know, man. Look, I like the guy. I like what he did for the Patriots while he was there.
Was it him or was it Brady? I mean,
well, I mean, look, you can talk we can go into a whole wormhole debate, but let's not. Let's just say we give him a couple of years. I would like the Raiders actually be worth the shit in that division. I don't know.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right. So getting off mediocre teams. Chris, Saturday night's game is for the playoffs. King Henry's coming back for the Titans. Thank God Tannehill's not. The Jaguars are what I told y'all they were going to do, win the division when all y'all laughed at me. All y'all have to be Chris.
I ain't laughing.
Chris,
Did not say that though.
Chris, do the Titans have a chance to beat the Jaguars?
Absolutely.
Why is that?
I just think that, I mean, they've had good games all year long. I think that if they can come together and capitalize on, not only the offense, obviously any points, but fucking the defense got to show up, man.
I feel you. And the defense is their bread and butter with their coach. I don't know if he's going to be there, if he's on a short leash or not. Keith, you were the biggest Jaguar fan last week of the year. Can they make some noise? Can the Jaguars win this game and make a noise as a 4 seed in the playoffs?
I think they're gonna definitely win this game, and I mean they're dangerous right now. They're causing
looking at
mad
Chargers
turnover.
or Ravens probably.
Well, they'll definitely beat the Ravens.
They'll beat one of them.
Mm-hmm. Think they'll beat the Chargers?
Because I like their defense a lot.
Okay.
And they got great coaching.
So I'm telling you, hold on, the Jaguars have great coaching?
I think so.
I think Peterson's pretty good. Why
the hell did the Eagles fire that mug then?
I don't know. He brought him a Super Bowl, though.
He did.
Yeah, I don't get it.
He did. Brandon, speaking of coaching, is Mike Vrabel in trouble?
Mike Vrabel?
No. Yeah.
McDaniel?
No, for the Titans.
Yeah, he shouldn't be. I think he's a really good.
I mean, he's had how many number one seeds? How many number one seeds do you have? And then
exactly, I bet you did have Ryan Tannehill, and
hey,
now you get
people on this show. Tommy have said that he's
I've never. Hey, trust me, he played for my boys. I know. I know he sucks. And now you got Josh Dobbs. You're not winning with Josh Dobbs. They could pull this game off though, but
no way.
Henry can do it every time he plays the Jaguars. He
Henry just forced a few turnovers, but nobody wants to see them in the playoffs. They got no fucking chance, dude.
They do. They have a better chance than Jacksonville does.
Nah.
I mean, you think, Tommy? So you're saying the Titans?
They've got a better defense than Jacksonville.
Titans win, Tommy.
The Titans have, the Titans are going to come out this game, and the Jaguars haven't been really punched in the mouth, and the Jaguars are about to get a knock because that's what the Titans do. They've got strength up the middle like nobody's business. They have one of the best safeties in the game behind them.
That's just terrible.
Trevor Lawrence isn't going to just be able to get fancy today. Etienne's not just going to dance because these D tackles are going to come, man. I really do think that Tennessee's defense.
You think Josh Dobbs is going to?
It doesn't. They got King Henry, and it's just as good to me as.
I agree with Tommy.
I don't trust the running game.
Chris said he agrees with Tommy. All right, so look, since we got Slow Daddy, we got Keith and Brandon on. I love the way that the NFL set up the 1 o'clock games and the 4 o'clock games. There's another section I don't like. 1 o'clock games. We got the Dolphins, Patriots, and Steelers playing all at the same time with all a chance to get in. So we're going to start with your boy, Swole Daddy, because all y'all got to do is win and get in.
Beat the shitty Bills.
To go against the
players.
The United States' favorite team now. Everybody got a number 3 Bills jersey on. Do y'all have a chance?
Never wear no Bills.
Do y'all have a chance, Swole?
Man, anything can happen any given Sunday, right? I don't know. We'll have to play at our best level. Hopefully, now, obviously, what happened the other night was terrible. But if they're still shaking, the Patriots have a chance. But if these guys come out and play for him, we're getting demolished by 30.
Do they come out and play their starters, though?
Yeah, let me tell you right now, Josh Allen was interviewed after practice. He said, it felt so good to get my helmet back on. So they're ready to play, buddy.
Yeah, they're ready.
So it's Mac Jones. He's under pressure for this game, I think. Do you think he has something to prove this week?
Well, it's kind of a mediocre anyway. So I feel like if he was under pressure, it was to perform this year while he was playing. He kind of did good in some games. I think
going to choke.
I think that Chris, hold on. I think the Patriots are looking possibly in another direction for next year.
And that's crazy, right? That's crazy. We were all happy that he fell in the lap of them. We thought
the backup didn't look bad when he was in there, though.
Or are we overreacting like we did with Tua and not giving him a chance? I mean, I don't know.
Mac Jones was that quarterback coming from Bama to a system coach, and it kind of didn't work out. So we'll see what happens.
What do you think, Tommy? Because since you think all these upsets can happen like the Titans, do the Patriots have a chance?
I think he's 1 year off. No, the Bills are going to win this game easy. He's 1 year off on them moving on from Mac Jones, but the Bills are going to crush this game. They're going to come out full bore.
Destroy them.
They put up a good 24.
So if we all agree that the Bills are going to win, let's go to Brandon, whose team needs that to happen. Brandon, you have been talking about y'all have no chance. You got Skylar Thompson at quarterback, but guess what? Joe Flacco is the quarterback for the Jets.
I would rather play Mike White.
No, what? You're lying, dude.
Dude, really? Joe Flacco owns us, man. This is gonna be his last game, and he owns us.
All right, Brandon. So if we all think the Bills gonna win, all y'all have to do is win at home against the Jets.
Yep.
Can Skylar do it?
No, we can't do it. No, it's not gonna be because of Skylar.
The Dolphins?
But does he have to? All he has to do is get the ball in the playmaker's hands and make things happen.
Against the number 3 defense in the league.
Chris, you love
Without
Mr.
the
P
best
with Mr.
offensive
Waddle,
lineman
right?
on our,
Chris, you love Waddle, don't you?
I think Dolphins take this W, yo.
I heard that. So, I've heard that for a month and I've yet to see one. So.
But I'm a fan of how they play when they play fucking crazy.
When Tua's playing.
Right.
Even though, you're right. With Tua, it was different. You know what I'm saying? But
which, by the way, where is he at? Why don't we hear nothing?
But there's been reports. There's been reports that if y'all
you gotta have more
playoffs,
faith, bro.
Brandon, there's reports that if you do make the playoffs, that he would be ready for playing the playoff game. How much of a threat would y'all be then?
I mean, that's why Buffalo may pick their opponent and want to play New England because they see a healthy
That's a good thought. What do you think, GM? What do you think, GM? You agree with
that?
But
we can't. We're not winning this game.
No, I think any team hungry to play Miami. If with a healthy Tua, there's no such thing anymore in the NFL side.
I mean, I think he's healthy now. I just don't think
he's 1 hit away from leaving the game, and let's start this guy, and it's shown what happens then.
Speaking of 1 hit away, Joe Flacco's 1 hit away from going out. Why is Zach Wilson? Keith, why is Zach Wilson not getting to play Week 18? I mean, he was a high draft pick, and they just
because you've watched him play, right?
Yeah, but still, man,
he's not as good as Flacco. That should tell you something.
And that's horrible. You agree?
He is awful.
Yeah, that is horrible. And this is the one game I'm actually worried about. Is this game?
I'm not worried
Miami
at all.
can win, right?
Yeah, they should win. I mean, but
I don't. Missing our best lineman, missing our whole secondary.
Brandon is doing his Hansbrough jinx. He does the Hansbrough jinx, trying to jinx up some shit.
I have called it. I told you we're not beating the Patriots.
I'm on his side. Jets win.
You think Jets win too, Tommy?
I like the Jets.
Yeah. Defense is too good. We made Mac Jones
very hungry to play in the playoffs. They need this win to play in the playoffs. They think their coach is coach of the year. I think the Jets win this game.
I think they're going to be trying their ass off. I do know that.
Miami's the other side of that ball.
I don't think the Jets going to let them win. Of course, I think it's going to be a close game.
And we'll have a new head coach next year. So.
But speaking of another,
you guys really do get rid of Mike McDaniels. I
swear, we're the Dolphins. We're the Dolphins.
I swear he's coming to Denver. Their owner does that. He's coming to Denver.
He's gone.
They talked about it. I've heard it. There's whispers.
And can you blame them?
I'll take him as a coach.
Not a bad
he grew up a Denver ball boy. He was a Denver football
8-3.
I don't want to hear about what did I tell you, Tommy?
I'd be ecstatic.
Tommy, what did I say about you, Tommy? You say things that are delusional. Okay,
you
stop. Dude, stop. All right, let's get to it, Keith. Your brother thinks that his team's gonna lose, and we all think that Buffalo's gonna win. That sets you up again for the replay of last year. This is insane. So do you think that y'all have what it takes to win? Cleveland's in disarray. You got defensive linemen mad at each other. Deshaun Watson, I feel like, has something to prove. Come on.
He knows how to play football.
Go ahead, Keith.
Yeah,
tell me why y'all gonna win.
I think we're gonna handle business. We haven't given up more than 17 points in the last 7 games or something like that.
Best defense player in the game.
TJ Watt. Kenny Pickett's improving every week. Our offensive line, we're the only offensive line in the league that's had the same starter for every single game this year. And I think it's showing because we steadily improved through the year. We started out horrible. Dude, I'm feeling good about my boys right now. And I feel this positive energy that the Jets are going to handle business, that the Buffalo's going to handle business, and I think we're going to be playing in the first round, yeah.
Okay. All right, Swole Daddy. I know you about to explode.
I'm so happy.
You picked the Eagles and the Steelers. We all know. We got you, baby. Let it out for me. Why are the Steelers going to make the playoffs then?
Dude.
And that means your team's not going to make it then.
Dude, fuck my team. I want your money. Fuck my team. Money. Brandon's money.
I never said no. I picked them to go to the playoffs.
It was me.
Look on that board. I picked them.
It was me.
What was that bet again?
I got the board right here. Producer, will you get that for me? The producer's going to get the big board. I had to set it down because we had to put the Rellism junk up.
I got Steelers in the playoffs.
We got the producer. Producer's going to hold the board right here.
No.
Here's the board.
Right there. How about I have an under 500 game?
What do y'all talk about, Swole?
I bet the Steelers in the playoffs. Did I not have them in the playoffs?
Brandon has
the Steelers in the playoffs.
This is the 500 record, though.
Brandon has.
How would you get in the playoffs under 500?
Derek, y'all all got him in the playoffs.
See, so I never bet against.
I'm the one who said that they
I bet you the first game of the year.
Tommy said they won't be above 500.
Who was that?
Me. Tommy said that they won't be above 500.
And someone bet me 50.
Both of us did. Well, we did it together.
I want y'all shit tomorrow. Press clean.
A whole lot of shit. Your team ain't won shit yet, boy. What?
Come on.
I think
give me that shit. Give me that shit. They're gonna smack Cleveland, dude. They're gonna win by 2 touchdowns, bro.
You wanna bet 50 on that?
Shut up, Swole.
No.
Is this the Steelers' magical year again, Tommy? Is it?
No.
Cleveland wins this game.
Cleveland wins.
I'll split that 50 bet with you right now.
Tommy is taking every underdog. You know why he's taking every underdog? Because his team is the biggest underperformer.
He don't want nobody else's team in there.
Cleveland. Yeah. This is Cleveland Super Bowl. See,
I was thinking that too, Tommy. Like, you know, this is their big time game. I feel like Deshaun Watson has to show up this game.
He's showing them. I've only had 4 games. Wait till y'all see me next year. This is their shine moment.
TJ Watt will have something
each game, right, Tommy? Each game he's gotten a little bit better.
He might put up 30.
Oh, against the Steeler defense?
You haven't seen this boy, but I remember him playing, man. This boy, when he was unleashed.
We can remember all kinds of shit back in the day.
2 years ago, and he has steadily improved. He was out of football for a while. I don't think he got any slower.
He's not Mike Vick, dude. I don't know. Mike Vick did
Hell no.
I don't think he can do all these type of things.
I think he can do more than Mike.
You think what?
Yeah. Mike went to jail, and he was a lot older when it happened.
Yeah, but he went to jail and came back and got another
gigantic
contract. $100 million contract.
Yeah.
He got
Deshaun was a lot younger when it happened. And was a lot younger.
And went to jail.
I remember. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's dangerous.
This ain't the same. He's not that far down from what he used to be.
He's not?
No.
He was compared to Michael Jordan of football.
Right? Well, that was a ridiculous comparison.
I thought that was
he wasn't too far off in the first couple years.
Deshaun Watson was doing things with the Texans that it was the Texans, dude.
For 4,500 yards and stuff. Yeah.
Damn,
crazy.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
all right, we got 10 minutes left for this. I told you we was going to get with this shit. 4 o'clock games. I'm scared to even start the 4 o'clock games because these going to be crazy game. I'm waiting for those to the next episode. We're going to talk about the irrelevant games right now. The Vikings and the Bears. Chris, what do the Vikings have a chance to get that 2 seed if the 49ers lose, which they won't?
They can get the 1 seed.
Are the Vikings contenders, Chris? Because Irv Smith just got activated. So you got Irv Smith, Hawkinson, that running game, Justin Jefferson. Can they be a threat? Because we all think they're frauds. Can they win a game?
I don't think they're frauds at all.
I think they are contenders, man. And I think that they played great all year. I mean, they got a lot of lucky fucking wins, but
it's luck when you do it that much, though.
Dude, I called them frauds for like Bears, 1 second where
the Bears are like
7 touchdowns in the second half.
The Bears are not letting themselves get waxed.
It's Nathan Peterman. Nathan Peterman starting. They're getting whacked.
Nathan Peterman is playing, and we know what the hell he's all about. I came to you.
Quarterback ever.
You get it? Peterman.
I don't know. Teddy's right there with him.
Look.
The Vikings. Are they a threat in the playoffs?
Hell no. Kirk Cousins is a choke hazard. He should come with a label for little children.
Give me Kirk Cousins, please.
He's terrible. He's terrible, dude.
Bro, you'd be surprised if he fucking surprises everybody, bro.
Kirk Cousins out the first round, bro.
Against the Giants?
To the Giants?
Yeah. Why not?
You better believe it.
To the Giants?
Why not?
You better believe it.
He's terrible, guys.
Daniel Jones has the best rating of all teams, bro.
We don't want to hear none of that dumb shit, Chris. Daniel Jones sucks.
He has the best
anyway,
yo.
I'm putting no stock in Kirk Cousins.
Tommy, you've been an advocate for Justin Fields all year. He has performed with his legs. He's done a little bit of things. Now he's injured. Do you think, like I said weeks ago, that they should have put him down and sat him down now?
Like a dog.
These are type things that can linger in the offseason. What do you think? Because he's only, 30-some yards away from breaking dude's rushing record or whatever. And now he's not going to play.
They're going to let him decide it, but I would shut him down.
No, they said he's out.
I would shut him down.
Yeah, he's not playing.
Yeah. He's out.
He's out.
Yeah, Jason Peterman starting. Whatever.
This is his last game anyway. I would have sat him down anyway with the draft.
I'd have sat him down last week.
No, I wouldn't have sat him down last week. You still need to see. Their biggest question this offseason is where's their passing game? Is it the wide receiver or is it the quarterback? They still have one more game to figure that out.
I don't think it matters. He's shown he's a dynamic player that they can fix the offense around him, just like the Eagles did with
Lamar.
Well, Lamar, we're going to talk about Lamar in the next episode.
He might be a little bulkier than
that. Keith, Buccaneers clinched their division finally. They look suspect. Things might be coming together. They're playing the Falcons, who showed up a little bit. What do you think about that? Does it matter about that game? Obviously, should the Bucs play their starters in that game to stay hot?
Maybe, because I really feel like maybe like the first half. I feel like they're going to be dangerous in the playoffs.
Because of Brady or because of something else or health?
That whole team,
Brady, man. But the veterans, just the players they have, dude. They've been there, done that. I just feel like they're going to be dangerous in the playoffs.
Brandon, should they shut Leonard Fournette down and let the young boy run?
I wish they would have a little bit earlier, but it's too late for that.
They need a dynamic player. Tom Brady likes the little scat backs out the backfield, right?
And Rashard White is good. I don't know why they don't give him the ball more anyway, but they
had Ronald Jones and he wasn't getting him nothing.
Still my Super Bowl pick, so they
should. Tommy. Todd Bowles is getting a lot of heat being the coach there. Should he be getting all that heat? Is it all on him? Because Bruce Arians, I don't think was a damn good coach at all. Not as a head coach. I'm sorry. What do you think?
He's getting the heat right now because he has a great offensive coordinator in Byron Leftwich, and there's kind of a power scheme there, a power struggle of which one of those two, Roosters is running the roost. So I believe after this season, you're going to keep Bowles for another year after this season because somebody's going to go ahead and snatch up Leftwich. And then that's the point. If Bowles doesn't perform next year without his OC, he is toast. And you'll see him.
So you think Leftwich is going to get a job next year?
I hope he
does. Might be Tampa.
And we're going to talk about on the next episode. We're going to talk about the different teams that have coaching mixed with a little Jim Harbaugh in there too. So that's interesting. You say that. What about the Falcons coach? What about Arthur Smith, Swole? How does he keep getting the pass? I mean, I know they're fighting for him and everything, but I know the talent's not there. Is he still okay?
Who'd you say?
Arthur
How long
Smith,
has he been there? 3 years.
And to be honest, I don't know. I mean, this mediocre program they got going on over there. They haven't really been relevant.
Right.
Years. I don't know.
Sandbag with Matt Ryan's contract for like the last 3 years.
Division aside from Tampa is a back burner for everyone.
What do you mean aside from Tampa? They almost didn't win the division.
No, but I'm saying
they could have a losing record going into the playoffs.
Well, of course. I mean,
all right. So I'm not going to jump into the 4:00 game because I don't really get into that because I want to really dive into that a lot right now. 1 o'clock games. What's the one we were looking forward to? What's the one that's going to decide the thing?
All three of them, yeah.
All three. Yeah.
There's not one more significant.
That
it's
Buffalo,
not
that
the
Buffalo
Dolphins
and New
game.
England game.
I just want to see
we already know Buffalo.
No, it's the Tampa game.
Run through them, yo.
It's the Tampa game. If Tampa wins that game, if Tampa wins that game versus Atlanta, or if Atlanta beats Tampa, then that entire division opens up as far as what could happen. But if
that'd be
Tampa wins, then I really think that there's a possibility that you could see Tom Brady in the playoffs and
I thought
they're already in the playoffs.
They already won the division.
They're going to play Dallas in the first round of Dallas.
Yeah, they're knocking Dallas the fuck out.
They knocking Dallas the fuck out like every fucking year.
Everybody's saying that, though. Everybody's saying that.
Yeah,
every time they go to playoffs,
Dallas is going to lose to Tampa Bay.
Yeah. Is that who you would want to play in your first game?
Oh, no I would not pick that game for first one, but Dallas is I picked the Super Bowl, so I got to pick them on that game.
Tampa's mine, and I'm
Dallas have been playing sloppy as fuck the last couple games.
I can't wait to hear what y'all say about Green Bay. Oh my God,
we still got Dallas and Green Bay alive.
I can't wait to hear what y'all say about that. That's gonna be crazy. All right, look, the Saints are playing Carolina. Which coach can survive? Can either one? Or are they both gone? They both gone?
I want Steve Wilkes as our defensive coordinator next year.
Did he get a job? Why can't he keep the job, Brandon?
I think he should. I mean,
what is it about him that won't keep? He can't keep the job.
I don't know. Is it because he's old? I mean, I'd have no idea. I think he's all right. So.
Swole Daddy, y'all gonna get an offensive coordinator next year?
I hope so.
Something's
got to get Brian Daboll from Alabama. That's his one.
We need a change somewhere. I'm hoping it's not Bill, but I have a feeling Bill's going to end up.
That could be Daboll.
You keep saying he's going to retire. Why do you keep saying
he's old? He's old, man.
He's old.
He's
old.
Put
him on the shelf.
Nick Saban's old, bro.
Put Bill Belichick on the shelf.
So he's not coaching 7. I don't know where that background. I can't hear.
I don't know. I can't.
Somebody's TV.
Something's going on. So you want to get rid of your coach, get rid of your quarterback. Y'all ain't got nothing else left.
I don't want to, but it happens. It's not going to be, all rainbows and sunshine in the Patriots camp over here. I'm open to all possibilities to get us back to winning the AFC championship.
Tommy, why is your team looking so much better now that y'all fired Hackett? What is it?
Justin Alton, we finally got free reign over the roster once we've gotten rid of Hackett. Hackett was as much Kubiak was running the offense and Hackett was running the personnel. The personnel decisions, a lot of the personnel decisions we were putting in the packages we were putting on the field were all his call. And that was horrible. He did not have Albert O on the field with Greg Dawson because he didn't like 2 athletic tight ends. He didn't think that they would work well together.
Hey guys, thank y'all for being on there. We're about to close it up. The 1 o'clock games coming back. 4 o'clock games, little college football, and we got a surprise with some other things going on. Thank y'all for checking out Rellism Sports Talk episode 148 part 1. We'll be back in a minute. Good luck to all y'all's teams for the playoffs, fellas. Good luck. My coach don't even know we eliminated yet. What the?
Hey, Terrell. Number 1, baby.
I'm